It is because we are all living in this false reality. And we are here to uncover the veil to show you that your life is so normal, that you are made for great things. But what you have to learn is great things isn't looking great. Great things is you are somebody who is not shaken by the culture.
Hey guys,
I'm Sarah.
I'm Kaitlyn.
And we are your
best friends. We're going to be talking about the very real struggle of comparison, either comparing your life to influencers, comparing your life to couples on Instagram or on any social media, comparison in any and all forms.
Yeah, and you're a person who your emotions can very much be affected by an hour scrolling on some app, and all of a sudden you find that you're kind of depressed. You kind of are wondering if your life is messed up or if it's boring, if you're not meant to do anything special, because clearly everybody else has some form of purpose and they're having fun. And so your emotions just get wrecked by this subconscious comparing to all these lives that yours is not stacking up to. And not everybody struggles with this, but a lot of people do struggle with this.
Even people that don't struggle with this, maybe through scrolling online,
Yeah.
struggle with it in real life, comparing their life to their friends and family.
Yeah. When I first entered my relationship, I couldn't believe it, but I ended up being the person who would compare my wonderful boyfriend to these couples that I didn't know anything about them. I just saw some cute clips of them, some beautiful pictures of them, and I started wondering if my boyfriend was matching up to how they are. They look like they're so happy. She seems like the best girlfriend. And I found myself for months getting mad, getting distressed because I was comparing to this false reality, and it was stealing my joy in real life. And so I wouldn't know if I was happy or not, because it doesn't matter. I was comparing to this false reality. God has given me so many reality checks within these last 2 years in dealing with that. It no longer steals my joy. And another thing that I normally find myself struggling with at times is, if I ever get in a fight with my mom or if my family's going through something, my life looks so messy and crappy in comparison to, let's say I see on Christmas this huge family takes this really cute Christmas picture. I'm like, man, I just wish I had this huge happy family, which we really are. It's just there's moments that this comparison hits you at the wrong time and it makes you feel so down.
I would really see Instagram and scroll for a while and start to feel down about the quality of my life. I would go on an Instagram influencer's page and scroll. I would scroll on that page for an hour and see all these cool travel photos and all the cool places she's been and all the cool aesthetic coffees that she drinks. Then there's me sitting at home in my room on just a normal Tuesday, and that would just make me feel really down, thinking that I needed to travel more and I need to do more to make my life better. The other thing that I struggle with comparison is on social media, seeing a lot of friendship photos, especially in high school, all these cool squad pictures. My freshman year of college, seeing all these cool girl photos together and thinking like, oh wow, everyone has way more friends than I do. I would always look at pretty girls on Instagram and think like, wow, she has 10,000 followers. I guess she's prettier than me. Looking at Instagram models and thinking, why don't my photos come out like that? When in reality, they're a model, they have photographers, they have lighting.
This is what comparison does. Practical example. Just picture that you have this perfect picture of this model and you then go to replicate it, and it comes out nothing like that model's photo. The only emotion you're going to have is disappointment and kind of hate for self in whatever it is, because it didn't match up to that amazing picture. So you failed and you're not as pretty as that model. You're clearly not as photogenic as that model. Now take that little model representation and apply it to everything that we compare with. My family. I take this perfect picture of a family and now I compare it to this whole reality of my family. You compare it to everything you know about your life, which is 24/7 versus a 1 second picture. And all you can ever get from it is stolen joy, disappointment, failure, crap feelings. It just will never, your life will never look perfect compared to a 1 second photo. It will never win.
We kind of start to forget that life is messy. Real life has its imperfect moments. We forget the reality of day-to-day life and start to think that these people's lives don't have those messy moments. We go throughout our day thinking that those imperfect moments, times when you're bored, you're getting in a fight with your family, you're feeling down, you feel like those moments really shouldn't be there because of what you're being modeled all the time online. Even those boring moments, those down moments, they serve a very important purpose.
Somebody needs to jolt you and tell you messy moments in life are normal. We forget, yes, but also everybody in the United States, and I just know the United States more than other countries, we are just the culture of fake. We are the culture of how can we make our life look perfect. And we're struggling. That's why, like, it's unfortunate, but suicides and all these things are happening is because people are putting on this false reality and we don't even know what's behind the curtain. That being said, the reason why the messy moments are actually much more valuable is because if you can learn that nothing should take away the power for you to still have peace in the moment of like a storm, that is a win right there. And now me and Kaitlyn were just talking. I feel like the richest woman in the world when it comes to how I feel on the inside. I feel like I have learned enough that God is the anchor for my peace, my joy, and my everything. It's really how I'm living my life. Crap moment, horrible moment, depressing moment, I don't know what next year holds moment, nothing's adding up moment. Because I'm anchored to something that is so eternal, I can't be shaken. I think that's why the messy moments in life are valuable. Because if you allow it, they give you time and time again to practice not letting the messy moments discourage you and steal your joy.
Contentment with your life, so that when you're waking up and you have that crappy day where you're not on vacation like everyone else on the internet, you just got in a fight with your boyfriend and you're not having that perfect relationship, and look at yourself and you can say, I already have the key to joy. I already have the anchor for my peace and my happiness. So even though this is happening right now, the world's not going to take that away. And that is very important for you all to learn in your life, because it'll set you free.
Money, attention from guys, more Instagram followers, the best body in the world, the best face in the world, the best lips,
vacation.
the best vacation, the best family. None of it will ever fulfill you if you don't know how to find fulfillment in the Lord and in yourself first. This is why so many people have anxiety and depression. It is because we are all living in this false reality. And we are here to uncover the veil to show you that your life is so normal, that you are made for great things. But what you have to learn is great things isn't looking great. Great things is you are somebody who is not shaken by the culture, by your outside circumstances, and that's why you're going to be great, and that's why you're going to do great things, is because in the midst of your lowest moments, God's going to show you how he can take you through, and man, who knows where you will end up.
Yep. Even those insta-perfect moments where there's sunset on the beach and wow, it looks so good and I have the cute outfit on. You think that when you get there, you're going to feel happy. You think that if you're there, you would feel fulfilled. You would find it. And in this culture, we put so much pressure on finding it, on finding the career that's going to fulfill you, the husband that's going to be your soulmate, that's going to answer all your questions, the perfect family and the perfect life. If you put your hope and security in all of these things that you're constantly striving towards, your joy and your peace is always going to come up short.
Also, the way that life looks today, that's how it's going to look in 5 months. When that hit me, it hit me like really hard out. The way that you're feeling right now, what's going to change in 5 months? There may be some distractions that make life look like it's gone better, but what happens when something falls through and everything crumbles again? You're back. So you don't want to be waiting on something for you to start feeling content. You don't. That's silly for 2 reasons. One, you could die tomorrow. And the other one is that any day other than today, we don't know what it holds.
When I'm getting wrapped up in the Instagram world, when I'm getting wrapped up in influencers' lifestyles, and I do start to feel down, I actually just have to bring myself back to reality again and remind myself that all I have is today. it's not something that you can just flip the switch on and boom, you watch this video, your life's changed. It's a life practice where day in and day out, when you're feeling down, you got to remind yourself of this. You got to choose what to cling to.
And choose what to let go of, too. We all got to let go of some Instagram, to be honest. There are some things that you just have to get more disciplined in. One of those is letting go of scrolling for a long time. I can actually go to the beach, not be thinking about a picture to post. I can enjoy whoever's here right now. And this is what life's all about? Yeah, that's what life's all about. So the more you get off of that Instagram game and all those games, you start to realize how the outside world is so much different than on that little platform in that virtual reality.
Everyone takes a social media break from time to time, but too many people are so all or nothing about it. So you're either taking a full break from social media for a month, or you're just back to normal and you're scrolling on there all the time. That's not going to get you much places, because we need to make a continual practice of getting off less, of in your day-to-day life, of not holding on to that anymore. Because I know some people are going to watch this and be like, let me jump off social media for a week.
Yeah.
No, practice it in your everyday life.
Yeah.
Make it a lifestyle. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to everyone's highlight reel. Everything that you're seeing online has a behind the scenes. Your life right now has the behind the scenes. So every time you look at a photo, or every time you see a cute relationship thing, you have to remind yourself, I don't know what their relationship looks like behind closed doors. I don't know what this friendship looks like behind closed doors. I don't know the realities of their life. All I know is the realities of mine. The second you do that, the second the hold of comparison starts to loosen up a little bit.
My life does not ever feel glamorous. It really just all feels like life. It doesn't matter how many good captions I write with comments, and it doesn't matter how big this channel is gonna get, which will get very big. My life will always feel like just my life. There's always gonna be something imperfect going on. I'll probably say something and you're gonna assume that means I figured it out and that everything's better with me, but then I'm the only one who knows that there's way more going on in my life, because life is messy. Just think about the way that you and your friends talk. Your friend will post something on Instagram and everyone's gonna think your friend's life is great, but you're the one who hears on the real conversation how no, the relationship's actually not good at all, and this is toxic, and she actually hates that friend, and this is going on, she just got kicked out of school. That's how life is. That's how my life is, at least. It's just 24/7 of so many off the handle comments, off the handle situations going on. With Instagram, the funny thing is that nobody can possibly jump onto Instagram. You know, even the most transparent people who are on Instagram, who are very good at sharing like these extremely nitty-gritty details of their struggles, even they will never pop their phone out in the middle of a fight, in the middle of their depression, in the middle of the tears, because you're struggling. Online platforms are just not, they cannot possibly ever show you 24/7 of the tough life that somebody lives. We can still see them and think, wow, they're so brave for sharing, but it's like, you still don't even know the end of it. You still don't even know. So yeah.
Life we're talking about right now, that we're saying we enjoy today, and our life never feels glamorous, but we're choosing to be content. You can have that right now. It's not a matter of our circumstances, therefore it's not a matter of your circumstances. So right now, if you're sitting in your room, you're at home, and you're bored, figure out how to enjoy your day today, because what Sarah and I have is exactly what you can have too.
Yep.
It's not something special. It's just that so many of us don't choose to go after it.
So with that being said, do not forget to follow us on Instagram.
Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more real talk. Be our best friends, all right?
We love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.